Ladies and gentlemen, it has gotten to a point where I can't wait for this show to end this season so that some of these housemates will just get off my screen. Yeah, I just need them to get off my screen, like just shush away from my screen. Because what is it with these housemates and owning up to their mess? Yeah, taking accountability for their actions. And I am specifically referring to the Mbadiwe twins, inclusive of Onyeka. Because what is all this dragging of this kissing and no kissing conversation? I mean, guys, it's more annoying because us that watched that particular scenario happen, we watched it. We saw it play out. And now, there's now a vocabulary war amongst the fans. Oh, it was a peck. It wasn't a kiss. I'm like, okay, there are different types of kisses. There's the French kiss. There is the forehead kiss. There's the kiss on the cheek. Whatever. You can call it a peck when it doesn't involve your tongues, your teeth, your saliva. So what are we talking about? Because at this point, I think I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. I am so pissed. I'm so pissed. Because last week, in fact, 90% of last week, it was Ozzy. And then this morning, OC took it upon himself to be waging war against everybody. Now, Ebuka is under attack. Production is under attack because of this kissing matter. And ladies and gentlemen, guess what? There's a more solid alibi about the lack of boundaries between the Mbadiwe twins and the Checkers pair. And this one is coming from their best friend in the house, Shaun. Guys, let's get into this video. I'll tell you all about it, all right? And then you judge for yourself. Because these twin brothers are on a roll. They think they can gaslight us into thinking we are the ones that are delusional, that we saw what we claim we saw. Like what? You know what, guys? We're going to get into it, all right? But before we do so, hi. You're especially welcome to my channel. My name is Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Elijah, and I am the girl with the T. Guys, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, all right? Also, if you're yet to subscribe, please go ahead and do so. And this is a special welcome to those of you that are new here. Hi, if you're newly subscribed, and to those of you that are returning viewers, returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back to engage with my content. Now, all of that said, let's just quickly proceed with the details of this analysis. So, this particular conversation happened in the gym, yeah, this morning. There was the Mbadiwe twins. There was TJ as a spectator, and then there's Shaun. Now, I don't know the genesis of this conversation because it's a normal thing that they do now. You know, after their morning workout session in the arena, they go to the gym to continue to pump up. And so they were having a conversation. Now, we don't know where it started from, but Shaun was explaining that for Ebuka to have asked that question again yesterday during the live eviction show, it stems from how OZ behaves with Onyeka. And then he cited an example. He said on Saturday, during the party, that different people called his attention to what was going on between Ozzy and Onyeka. That this one, it was something he saw with his own two eyes. That what he saw was Ozzy and Onyeka's face like this. Now, he cannot call it a kiss, but it was like this. It was like their lips were going to touch each other. And that when he saw that, the first thing that came to his mind as a spectator that was watching that whole scene play out was, oh my God, are they kissing? Have they kissed, or are they about to kiss? What's going on? And ladies and gentlemen, as you know, weird as Shaun can be sometimes, right, in his own relationship with Wani, there's no lie in that. When you see two adults put their face close to each other like this and their lips are very close, automatically, you as a spectator, the first thing that will come to your mind is it's either they've kissed, or they're about to kiss, or maybe they are kissing already. I mean, guys, Shaun even went as far as demonstrating it. And do you know what makes it even more awkward? It wasn't a situation of both of them facing each other in the party room, according to how Shaun demonstrated it. It was a thing of Ozzy was standing behind Onyeka. Onyeka was in front of him, and Onyeka was leaning her face like this, and Ozzy was looking down towards Onyeka. Like, that was, like, guys, can you imagine the awkward position? Hey. So Shaun demonstrated this whole thing, and that was where the Mbadiwe twins, they were going crazy. It was like, once again, they had been caught in their own lie. Because this time around, it was OC that was losing his mind. OC was so pissed, like this guy was literally attacking Shaun. Not like they were fighting or exchanging words or anything, no. But he was so offended and disappointed in Shaun for even mentioning it, that this guy was now trying to play mind games with Shaun. Guys, it was so wild that these twin brothers were going as far as telling Shaun that, oh, even though he saw them in that position, that number one, Ozzy is tall, Ozzy is 6 feet tall, he's way taller than Onyeka. So what, does Shaun know the intentions he had in mind for him to be in that position with Onyeka? That he was trying to, what if he was trying to communicate something with Onyeka? The party room was crowded, the party room was noisy, the music was loud, so he was trying to tell Onyeka something in her ears, and Shaun is saying that, oh, it looks like they were kissing or something, that is a wrong narrative, that is a wrong perception. So Shaun was trying to explain to him that, listen, from a viewer's standpoint, from a spectator's point of view, I don't know what was on your mind. I'm only describing what I saw with my 2 eyes. So there's a possibility that it was something else that was going on between you two. But looking at the already existing narrative going on in the house, and you denying having been in close contact with this girl in such a manner, there you were at the party room doing it again. Now, for me, what I saw was what I saw. It wasn't like I came premeditated to, I premeditated it to come and say, okay, I'm going to catch Ozzy and Onyeka kissing today. No, but I saw it, and I'm just telling you what I saw. But ladies and gentlemen, hey, Ozzy especially was mad. He was so angry that why would Shaun even mention it? That they are friends. Shaun by now should have known that. Look at the conversation that's going on around the house already. Ebuka asking questions, people asking questions, that Shaun should not have even said anything at all. That in fact, it is even more dangerous for Shaun to have even thought of it. And Shaun was explaining that I wasn't even thinking anything. I just saw what I saw. And I'm telling you that this is what I saw. Ladies and gentlemen, this thing I'm trying to summarize to all of you, yeah? It went on and on and on and on. And Gloria Elijah was over here losing her mind. Gloria Elijah was over here getting so freaking pissed. Because guys, it was very obvious what the twin brothers were trying to do. They were gaslighting Shaun. They were gaslighting Shaun. They were also gaslighting us, the viewers, into thinking that, oh, there's nothing there. In fact, they even extended the conversation to the whole Ozzy kissing Onyeka situation. And what's his name? OC was now very upset. Was now saying that even Ebuka said that if he was when Ebuka had asked that question, the way he would have answered the question would have told Ebuka that he doesn't want to talk about it, or he would have told Ebuka that, well, it did not happen, so if it's what they want to believe, they should believe it. He's out of it. He's removing himself from the situation. And then these guys were accusing production of formulating that narrative by themselves just for the sake of creating content for the show. In other words, they're saying that production is trying to implicate their relationships outside with their partners, all for the sake of entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy said a lot. And I was also looking at these people like this. I'm like, hey, Egbamio, this is weird. It was the way they were upset with Shaun, because they kept on saying that, dude, I'm disappointed in you. Like, I knew a lot about you, you knew a lot about us. We've had conversations about this whole situation. We did not expect that from you. Why would you even mention it? Like, they were actually upset that Shaun even mentioned what he saw. For them, Shaun should not have even mentioned it. And Shaun was trying to let people understand that I wasn't the only one that even saw something. People actually saw. Onyeka was there in the gym, and she was like, like, you could tell that she knew that something probably happened between both of them at the party, and she was just, and ladies and gentlemen, remember, during the party on Saturday, we all agreed that Ozzy and Onyeka were moving funny. They were moving funny. The way they were so close, Ozzy was literally doing gum body, like he was literally sticking to Onyeka. So the whole thing was just funny to me because I was just looking at these two people like this. It's like you've caught people in the act and they are fighting tooth and nail to deny it. In other words, delusionally living in denial. But it was equally annoying to watch. Because you could even tell from the look on Shaun's face. Shaun was looking at them like this and was like, like the guy knew what he saw. So the fact that they kept on bashing him, attacking production, attacking Big Brother, attacking Ebuka, it's not going to change anything. And then he asked a very, very important question to Ozzy. That, okay, now you are saying none of these things exist. How do you now intend to rectify this whole situation? Because already it happened. And Ozzy was like, it did not happen. It is a product of your imagination. It is a product of what you are thinking. You know all those manipulative tactics trying to psych guys. Ozzy and OC were just basically trying to manipulate the situation, gaslight the viewers, and even blackmail Shaun, him being their best friend in the house, trying to blackmail him into, feeling that he did them wrong, he did them bad, like he betrayed them. But I loved the fact that Shaun was standing on business. He was standing on what he saw. He said, no, that's what he saw. And then they also talked about, in fact, OC was the one that even brought about the whole situation of him choking Wani at the party. And he was like, well, normally he's not going to do that, And I'm like, well, bro, you apologized. Why are you bringing up the conversation again? So the conversation went on and on and on. And it seemed like out of guilt, they started analyzing OC's bestie situationship with Chizoba, Onyeka's sister. Now, that part of the conversation we did not hear, but we heard straight from Onyeka's mouth where she was at the dining table having conversations with Ben. So now, Onyeka was acting like a complete and absolute pick-me. These girls that so badly want to be accepted as a friend or as a cool kid, with the top guys, the popular kids, the rich kids, so they would do whatever it takes, even though it means, lying. In fact, they will do whatever it takes to earn the likeness, the acceptance, and the trust of those cool kids. That was exactly how Onyeka portrayed herself in that conversation with Ben. Because she too was now defending the Mbadiwe twins. That wow, that the way narratives are cooked up in this house, that she doesn't understand though, that that was how they said that OC and Chizoba's bestie situation is not actually pure, that there's more to it. That what kind of talk is that? That OC that has boundaries, OC has boundaries, that OC's boundaries are very, very strong. Even the whole house knows about OC's boundaries. The whole house, they collect. I say, Onyeka, who said OC's got boundaries? Or rather, OC, in fact, both of them, but OC especially. Who said OC's got boundaries? The OC that we are watching on TV? As a matter of fact, for the housemates to even suspect that there's more to OC and Chizoba's bestie situationship, they have more reasons, and they probably have seen more things that the cameras are not even showing us. Us the viewers, we're out here, we are seeing what we are seeing, and we're complaining about it already. Now the housemates are even talking about it. Come on. That means there's probably more to it than meets the eye, or even more to it than what production is even showing us, the viewers. Really? OC's got boundaries? You call someone your bestie, someone of the opposite gender your bestie, and the person touches you anyhow, cuddles with you, touches your face, kisses your forehead, kisses the way people cuddle, she helps you to clip your nails, like the way they do things like they're lovers. Is that, ladies and gentlemen, let me even ask you all, please. Guys, is this how you are with your bestie females? And ladies, is this how you are with your bestie males? Because I don't understand. Because I believe that when you're in a platonic relationship with someone, there needs to be boundaries. Except people are friends with benefits, because that is how these people are behaving in the house. OC is behaving with Chizoba like they are friends with benefits, and so they are using this label of besties to cover it up. OZ is doing likewise with Onyeka and then coming out to come and deny it like, no, nothing is happening, nothing is happening. Like you want to fight everybody over something that is so obvious, something that is so glaring. Really? I mean, guys, listening to Onyeka defend the Mbadiwe twins, I wasn't surprised. I was very disappointed though, but I wasn't surprised at all because she's an accomplice in all of this. She is. She knows what she's doing. Her sister knows what she's doing as well. They all know what they're doing. But where it sucks and where it stinks is in them thinking that they can actually, you know, manipulate us, the viewers, or gaslight us into thinking that we're just imagining things, that what's actually going on, what they are portraying on the show is not the case, whereas it is. The fact is the Mbadiwe twins do not have boundaries. They don't have boundaries. They have proven on the show that they do not have boundaries. And so it makes me wonder that what exactly is that narrative that's, you know, that's negative about these people on the outside that they told Ebuka or even mentioned during their intro, you know, on the day of the launch show, that they are coming to the show to correct. Because that was what they said. They said they are coming on the show, play their game, they want to have fun, but also they want to rewrite the negative narrative, or rather the narrative about them, that people have a skewed perception about them, and so they are coming to come and show people who they truly are. So now, my question is this who they truly are? People that are overly defensive, people that lack the sense of taking accountability for their actions, people that lie, even in the face of evidence. People that have no integrity? Is that who they truly are? Because it doesn't make sense if people think that they are this way. They came into the show to come and correct that perception, but then they're actually worsening the situation by doing the exact same thing that they're trying to correct about their lives in the real world. It doesn't make sense. At this point, it's meant. In other words, it's madness. It doesn't make sense. And listen, frankly speaking, in my personal opinion, at this point, I think it's high time Big Brother called the whole house to the lounge. Call them to the lounge, or better still, create a poster and announce to the public that, oh, there's a big reveal coming. You know, that kind of thing. Put up the announcement that on so day, oh, Big Brother has a big revelation for the whole house, for the whole world watching the show. Yes. And then on that set day, they summon all the housemates to the lounge, turn on that TV, and then play that particular video, that clip from the day in the kitchen where Ozzy, Chizoba, and Onyeka were there, and Ozzy had pulled Onyeka's face towards his, and he had leaned forward and pecked her on the lip. Yes, so that everybody will see it and everybody will rest. Let this matter rest once and for all. Because I'm sick and tired of watching the show and then for a whole 10 to 15 minutes, these guys are arguing this whole thing. It's annoying. It is exhausting. And I'm suggesting this if Big Brother would decide to do it. But I won't be surprised if Big Brother doesn't really do anything about it because, hey, at the end of the day, this entire season has just been wild. Yeah, because even Big Brother himself is tripping. Not to talk of the housemates. I mean, it's the audacity of the Mbadiwe twins calling out Ebuka, calling out production, calling out Biggie, accusing production of trying to spin a negative narrative about them for the sake of entertainment. Like, seriously, the see finish is plenty. I know that they know Ebuka and Ebuka possibly knows them, but the see finish is plenty. It is plenty, especially when the facts are so glaring. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop talking here right now because as at the time of filming this video, I was so pissed. But I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. So please go ahead and share, and I will see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah. Thanks for watching and have an amazing day.